Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Tarot. For those of you all who are new to my channel, welcome. I can't talk. Welcome, returning subbies, welcome back, y'all. I'm gonna get into girls chat before I get into actual readings. For those of you who are new to the channel, if you come in and you're wanting a reading, please make sure you let us know once you sent your donation via super chat or PayPal, Cash App, however you send it. Hey y'all. Hey Happily. Hey Aisha. So yeah, make sure you let us know if you're new to the channel, like if you donated to get in, because I only do donations on this channel. Make sure you read my title before you hop in here. Also, thank you, Aisha. If you purchased my pricing plans, because this is the last week, you guys, which actually my pricing plan is extremely affordable. So it's $10 a week, okay? And it's a reoccurring payment through PayPal. Thank you, Happily. I hope you had a great holiday as well. Anybody who's hopping in, I hope y'all all had a great holiday weekend. It's $10 a week. This is the last week I'm offering it. I don't know if I'm going to offer it going into the new year. If I do, it'll be later in the year. Sure, love. Sure, love. Absolutely. Makeup tutorials. I'm trying to think, like, I watch a lot of them. I do. But I'm really simple. I'm really simple. When it comes to makeup, I like to do less is more. So the less I have to do, the better. But hey, Happily, we have missed you. Okay, love. Also, my love readings are on sale right now for $32.50. That is going to go up come the new year. I'm making changes to my website. That's fine, dear. I mean, it's been a while. All right. Thank you, love. I'm going to be making changes to my website because, one, I know my worth and I realize that. Two, the time and energy that goes into love reading specifically is a lot. So, yeah. And there's been some changes too, Happily. If you can help me, Aisha, kind of explain to Happily some of the changes. I don't know if you've seen our last moderator meeting, but we're just trying to weed out people who bring in bad energy, people who are trying to leech off of my channel, people who don't really support the channel. I need all my moderators to work together so that we can try to make sure that the channel is a safe space for everyone. But also, let me just say this. Live streams are not a place to come in and dump all your traumatic experiences either. This is not a therapy session. So, if that's something that you are dealing with or struggling with, I highly suggest and encourage a therapist for that, a licensed professional to deal with that. It's funny because Spirit gave me another message, I guess because it keeps coming up a lot for a lot of people in readings, a lot of extreme paranoia and anxiety. If you struggle with those things, it may be helpful for you to practice grounding and meditation techniques. Yeah. I have to state that disclaimer because, y'all know what I'm talking about, but sometimes people will come into, and not just my channel, but other people's channels as well, looking for sympathy. And that's not what this is. This is not a pity party. We try to keep our vibrations high here. We learn from the mistakes, we grow, and we move forward. So, Also, Spirit is very direct. So the messages I get that come through during y'all's readings, honey, sometimes I don't even give y'all the full version of what the message is given to me. So I try to be considerate, but what I can't do is walk on eggshells because some of y'all are extremely emotional. And if you are overly sensitive, I am not the reader for you. Do not book with me because whatever message I'm given, that will be the message that I relay. and I would relay that message as tactfully as possible, but sometimes it's real cutthroat. I've been getting a reoccurring message for a lot of couples. This is not towards one particular individual, because I think some people think that, you know, my readings are targeted towards their situation. It is not. That's why they're called collective readings. I have multiple people that I do readings for, personal readings and such, love readings and such. So if the shoe fits, that's spirit trying to give you a message that you probably ignored several times. But specifically for a lot of people, a certain group of people, certain group of divine feminines in particular, yes, delusional. If you're delusional, and when I say delusional, respectfully, you like to think the best of everyone. You like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Tell me how far that's gotten you so far. You like to keep giving people multiple chances to hurt you. You like to stay stuck in these cycles where one minute y'all are great, the next minute things have changed for the worse, and it keeps going back and forth, back and forth. If you're ready for growth, join my fam. If you're ready to stay stuck, that way, because this is not that. Anybody who's been on my channel for a long time, shout out to y'all. My day ones, y'all who've been with me at least a year or longer, y'all know that I'm not with the dramatics. Like, my readings are not geared towards karmic relationships, baby mama drama, and all of that. My readings are not geared towards that. My readings are to help everybody grow as a collective. So if that's what you like, because there are tarot readers who do things like that, who get into all the juicy details and drama and all of that for entertainment purposes. And if you notice, a lot of readers will put on their video or their content for entertainment purposes only. So if you're wanting to be entertained, go check them out. But if you're wanting serious growth and accountability, here we are. Okay. So I had to state that disclaimer because I know I have a few new subscribers to my channel. I also have quite a few new followers on my Instagram account. So I wanted to state that because people will think that they're ready for me and they're not ready for me. Absolutely not, honey. Absolutely not. Because honestly, Aisha, if people are being real with themselves and real with their followers and subscribers, nobody's life is perfect. Sometimes I'm a hot mess. Sometimes my person's a hot mess. Sometimes shit don't go the way you want it to go, but you keep going. The thing is, you keep going. You keep pushing. You keep striving for what it is that you want. Girls chat tonight, briefly, I was going to talk about setting goals because Venus is in Capricorn right now. And I'm like, some folks' relationships are really about to be tested. And I think that's one of the reasons why Spirit is heavily giving me that message. Okay, I see you happily. But yeah, I try to keep it as real as possible because it's real life. People who come to me are real life people with real life situations. Okay. That's great though, happily, that he was honest with you, because a lot of guys are not honest up front. A lot of guys are not honest like that up front. So that's a blessing that he just out front told you. Yeah, so if y'all hear me talk about, and I don't like that term karmic, it just makes me feel some type of way. Calling another woman a karmic, it just feels, to me, it just feels rude. It just kind of feels rude. Because I'm like, what if somebody's calling me a karmic? Am I somebody's karmic? Like, it makes me feel, I mean, I'm sure I have been somebody's karmic at one point in time because I'm human. But why would I give those type of situations that much energy? Because what are you doing? If your divine masculine is with a karmic, why are you with him? And why are you claiming him? Like, just stuff that makes sense. Yeah. That is that's great that he was honest with you. But I feel like he he shouldn't have even engaged if he knew what you were looking for and what he's not looking to do, then he should have just left you in peace. Cuz you don't want to get somebody emotionally attached to you and then just disappear. I told y'all Pisces men are weird. I told y'all. We have this conversation, I feel like at least once a month, about the zodiac signs. Pisces men are a weird breed. They're very sweet. They are, don't get me wrong. They're very sweet. They're very, they can be very romantic. But they're a weird breed. Right. Right, because there's no sense in you investing in him. I would if he's friend zoning you, I would friend zone him. Returning that same energy. Don't be surprised because Venus is in our X and folks be crawling up the woodworks during Venus retrograde too. Just like Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. Right. One thing I've noticed about Pisces men, they tend to have a lot of insecurities. And that could be part of the reason why he wasn't ready to, initially get serious with you right away. A lot of them have insecurities, and a lot of them have trust issues. So that could have been part of the reason why he wasn't quite ready to get serious so quickly. Also, not everybody, because happily you're a Leo. And what I find with most Leo women is that Leo women, well, fire sign women in general, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, y'all tend to move a little bit fast. Y'all move fast. Right, Aisha. It's the heat for me. It be the heat for me. Y'all get chemistry, y'all get excited, and boom, 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 bam. It's like, okay, we're in a relationship. Hold on, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. It ain't time yet. Give him some time. Yeah, give him some time. Give him some time. It's funny that you brought that up because Spirit was giving me a message for couples about those of you who are recently dating or, getting back onto the dating scene and getting to know people of the opposite gender. Take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. Like the don't rush challenge. Don't rush. They ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. They're on this planet. Rico, please get down. Please. Ain't nobody going nowhere. So don't feel like, sometimes I feel like, especially us as women, sometimes we feel like maybe your biological clock is ticking, or you feel like if I don't hurry and just snatch him up, that I'm never going to have another man. I can't find somebody as great as this one. I got to have this one. Whatever the case is, but don't allow those thoughts to keep you from going through the dating process properly. Because you end up shortchanging yourself in the end because you're so in a hurry and you're so desperate to claim someone or to claim I'm in a relationship. Change that Facebook status. Put that ring on. Take your time. Really get to find out, just like you eventually found out that he ain't looking for nothing serious, right? But by that time, so much has already transpired between the two of you where you're like, damn, I done already wasted all this time. When you could have just Could have just took it slow and said, I'm a move. He moves, I move, just like that. Exactly, Aisha. Yeah, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Here's what people have to understand. Divine feminines, ladies, I'm speaking to y'all specifically. What you have to realize is that just because you're ready right now doesn't mean that that divine masculine is ready right now. I'm not even going to bring up the whole twin flame. I'm not going to bring it up. Just because you're ready does not mean they're ready. Just because you want kids doesn't mean that they are going to want kids too. Or just because you want a husband don't mean that they're husband material. Don't mean that they even want to be husband material. So keep that in mind when you're dating people. That's why I say take your time. Let them show you what they're about. Because I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, eventually, over a period of time, usually within the first 90 days, you can get a glimpse of what that little eternity that you think you want with that person could be like. And it could be a hot mess. It could be a hot mess. Because keep in mind, if the person that you're dealing with is in a low vibrational energy, this person has a lot of healing work. This person has a lot of trust issues, a lot of insecurities, control complex, egos. All of this, when you merge your energy with his and intertwine and mingle, now his problems and all of his issues become yours and yours become his. Do you see where the hot mess comes in? Because men have to consider that too. If this woman is so used to being in control and being dominant and doing things her way, and she will not budge and all of those things, men have to consider that too. Or she's been through so many relationships that have broken her down, and she hasn't taken the time to actually heal from those situations and not allow herself to constantly go back to the past every time she gets in a new relationship. He's got to deal with all of that baggage as well. So your baggage becomes his baggage. Just like your desires affect him, his desires affect you. And this is where we talk about alignment, coming into alignment, or as it says in scripture or the Bible, being equally yoked. Are you two on the same plane? What are the goals? So this comes back to my topic, setting goals. Like I said, a lot of Pisces men are extremely insecure. Every Pisces man that I have ever known whose sun is in Pisces, especially the March ones, they usually have they usually have a lot going on internally, but most water sign men do. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio men, very internally sensitive and deep individuals. And they wear a very stoic face, so you don't get to see all that's brooding underneath all of that. So all you see is, oh, he's a handsome guy, he's very well dressed, he's well mannered, he's well spoken, he seems like a pretty nice guy. I'm telling you, Aisha, I'm telling you. Okay, hashtag March Pisces, it's a no. They have so much going on. So much. And the November Scorpio men too. So much going on. So that's why I say take your time. Also Pisces, all of the Pisces that I know, both the men and the women, Pisces don't like to be rushed. Pisces they're kind of dreamy. If I was to describe Pisces, they're kind of dreamy because Pisces kind of lives in their head, and they kind of have a fantasy of how they want things to go. So they don't like to feel rushed into something. They like to take their time, which is a great thing. But for some folks, it can take too long. It can take too long. And Pisces men, especially if they have a lot of baggage and issues, they can ignore you for days. You may not hear from him for days because he's in hermit mode. He got his feelings hurt or his ego hurt, and he's not talking to you for days, weeks, However long you allow him to go on with it. They, especially if you call them out on something, they don't like it. So, honey, it's a lot at stake there. It's a lot going on there. Don't think it's you at all. Ricky, please leave my shoe alone. It's not you at all. It's him. And he told you he's not looking for anything serious. But that don't stop him from trying to get in. Wiggle his way in. Hey, Reed. So if you know what you want, like you have a goal, right? Happily, let's say your goal is to actually have a solid, committed relationship. Then you're going to have to move differently. You're going to have to do things differently. It's fine to date. Nothing wrong with dating at all. Date as many folks as you want to date. Date them, honey. Talk to them. Go out with them. Let them take you here and there. But you're going to have to move differently. If you're wanting what you're wanting, you're going to have to let them you're going to have to let them show you why you should even entertain them. I feel like when women really realize, like, we talk about knowing your worth, but I really don't think it sinks in for a lot of women. When I say knowing your worth, know what you bring to the table. Know what you're not going to allow. Have those standards, like Aisha said. Have those boundaries. What is the goal? What is the goal in your relationship? What is the goal? Is it marriage? Is it commitment? Is it building? What is it? That's something that you're going to have to sit with yourself and ask yourself. What is it that I want from a partner going forward? And if that person exhibits behavior, they exhibit behavior. I'm not talking about what comes out of their mouth because people lie a lot. Oops. I know I said this, but I really meant that. Actions speak louder than words. So if that person's words and actions are not in alignment with what your standards are and what your goals are for a relationship, drop it like it's hot. There's no sense in entertaining it. So you have to be emotionally strong enough to say, I'm done. Shut that door. Delete that number, block that person from here, delete pictures, delete this, delete that, erase, like a total scratch out. Because they are not in alignment with what you're trying to accomplish, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Because you know your worth. You know your worth. You know what it is that you want. And all of it. It does, Aisha. Speaking of my person, we were talking earlier today at my lunch break, and he said something, and I asked him a question, and he said, now this is coming from a man, y'all. This ain't me. He said, a woman can change a man. I said, what? Say that. What did you say? Can you say that again? He said, a woman can change a man. Didn't think it was possible. Hey, M. I said, so how? I asked him, I said, so how? Because see, now I'm all ears. Because I don't take men seriously. That's part of my problem. I don't take men seriously because men play a lot. They play a lot. So he's like, well, if he really loves that woman, he will make changes for her. I said, get out of here. Get out of here. So you mean to tell me that we have so many women jumping through hoops? Right, Aisha, it's the Aquarius. We know. We already know what's up. Yes, happy belated Christmas, M. We already know what's up. So you have so many women jumping through hoops to prove, to be like, hey, I'm great. Don't forget about me. I'm over here. If he really wanted you that bad, he would make the changes. He would follow and meet the standards. He would, respect the boundaries. He would make an effort. He would communicate so we wouldn't have to ask how he's feeling or what he's thinking. He would show you that he's about it. He would make the plans. He would show the gestures. Because I can guarantee you, any woman that he's interested in, he's going to put in effort. Anything a man wants badly enough, he is going to make the effort. That's even if it's a job. If it's a job. He's going to go make sure he has the right shoes. Y'all told me I need steel toe boots for this job. Okay, let me go get them. I need a hard hat. Okay, let me go get it. I need gloves. Let me go get it. He's going to make sure that he has everything he can to meet the expectations or qualifications for whatever it is that he wants to do. And when someone clearly shows you, right, Aisha, they're there. They are there. It's just like you got to sift through the trash. You got to sift through the trash. But it's like you have to let them come to you. You don't even got to sift through the trash. It's like you got to, and this is why I said earlier, date as many people as possible. Keep your options open. Like if you guys just saw my energy check reading for couples, for those who resonated with that message, those messages aren't for everybody. But if you feel intuitively that your person is dealing with somebody else, they're keeping their options open, then guess what? You should do the same. And when somebody shows you that they're really not that serious about you, don't keep holding on. Don't keep waiting around. Don't keep making excuses. Leave immediately. Men learn through, just like you would train a dog, men learn through action. You can't keep talking. You can't keep saying, oh, well, if this doesn't improve, da-da-da-da-da. No, you have to show him. Just like you would with the dog. The dog messes somewhere, you train the dog through action. I know, that's a horrible comparison, but it makes sense, if you know what I'm saying. Like you're not going to get it by you just saying, oh, well, I'm going to leave, or, oh, this isn't working out for me. Pac-Man, Pac-Woman, he's a ghost. He's not going to get it. You have to take action on your own. Right, Aisha? You have to mean business on your own because he's not going to take you seriously. Just like children. Just like children. Have I? Let me see happily. Yes, love, thank you. Just like children. You know, my grandmother used to say that all the time. Y'all don't believe fat meat is greasy. Meaning y'all don't take my word seriously, so I'm going to have to show you that I mean business. If I tell you to stop running in and out of my house, I'm going to lock the door so you can't do it no more. I bet you when that door is locked, you're gonna figure out that you're going to have to stay outside. That setting that boundary and not leaving that person free to come in and out whenever they please. To run all over you. You have to show the person, okay, you show me that you don't really want me. You're not really interested in me, because if you were, you would be present. You would be here. We would be making plans. You see what I'm saying? 1 + 1 is 2. Y'all know my favorite saying. 1 + 1 is 2. Takes 2 to tango. Aisha, God say some of the craziest stuff. They say some of the craziest stuff. I swear. I can't even believe he had the audacity to tell you that. Listen. I can't even believe. Ciao. Happily, love, you can go ahead and drop your question. You can go ahead and drop your question. And all of this to say, set your goals, ladies and gentlemen. Divine Masculines, if you're watching this live stream, set your goals. Know what you want. Know what you want. This is a great time to reflect before the New Year's hits in a week. This is a great time to take a step back, because I do journaling. I'm sure a lot of y'all do journaling too. I mostly do it for my shadow work, because shadow work is a constant work in progress. It's not an overnight situation. So and journaling, writing down the things that I did this year, the things that I didn't quite get done this year, the things that I want to do next year. You know? Let's find out. Let's find out how he's feeling. Let's see. Let's see. I don't blame you, love. Yeah, because his behaviors could very confusing. Very confusing. What did I was trying to think of what I did with I have a little incense holder and I don't know where we'll just use a different one. How about that? Let's use a different one. Smells like cake. Hey, M-Love. Okay. So, let me just... Alright, so there's that. That's if it's there. If it's truly there. Thing is, love is not enough. Love is not enough. It's my purpose, happily. I'm glad I can assist. I'm grateful I can assist because you know what? I told y'all, I've had my moments of foolery. I've had my moments of being stuck on stupid until I could see the light, until I could see the foolishness in it. You couldn't tell me nothing. Oh, he said this and he said that. And then I had to stop and think about what he was showing me. And I was like, ooh. Got me over here like Boo Boo the Fool. Stop ghosting me and everything. Stop communicating and straight out told me I'm still healing from my last relationship. If you want me to be honest. That's what he said after, 3 months in? I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Purposely ignoring my texts and phone calls. That's one thing. When a woman is truly fed up of something, she'll move on. I just hate that it takes us so long a lot of the time to realize this is not working. Let's go. It's almost like it reminds me of those boot camp shows. If y'all ever watch some boot camp shows where they're in there like, getting them up at 4 a.m, like, come on, let's go. Like, literally, spirit has to be like that in your ear for you to get it. Like, you have to see something, Have fun, Em. You have to see something that wakes you up and tells you this is a bad situation. This is a dangerous situation. This is a sneaky situation. Let me pull out now. Because, woo. Man, I'm telling you. Let's find out how the Pisces is feeling towards you happily. Y'all, my little sage bundle done lasted me all of 2021. I didn't know it was gonna be was gonna last this long. I mean, I'm happy about it. Yeah. Me too. I usually use the sage, and then I usually use the Palo Santo after I do the sage, because the sage is for clearing out all energy, and then the Palo Santo is to bring back the good energy. So I usually follow up, but I don't know what I do with my Palo Santo. I told y'all sometimes it'd be a hot mess. Unless Rico moved it, which is a possibility. Right, happily. Go get him. Go get him. We support this. Go get him, honey. I tell y'all, a very powerful part. Y'all want to know how to manifest what you want? Really want to know how to manifest what you want? Stop caring so much. Once you make your petition known, you ask, you write it out, you pray about it, let it go. Don't stress about it. Don't keep thinking about it. Just live your life. That's your purpose. Live your life. Live it fully. You only get one, and it's a short time. And what you don't want to do is live it and be miserable. That's the thing for me. Like, that's the thing for me with the whole, like, you know, with the whole twin flame soulmate situation. It's like a human being may get a good 70 years out of this life. What do I look like waiting for a damn twin for 10 years? That means I only got 60 left. What do I look like waiting for them to get it together? Come on now. Spirit, how does the Pisces feel towards happily? Yep, it's almost like a set it and forget it, Aisha. Once you speak it into the universe, because words are powerful, and you write it out, or you pray it out, then you keep moving. You just keep moving in that direction, and you move in that vibration. Like, for example, if you're trying to manifest new love, then surround yourself by people you love. Surround yourself by scents and smells and things that are lovely. You know what I mean? Things that are going to keep you in the vibration of love. You being kind to others and showing love to others. You being understanding. You being understanding, still holding your boundaries, but being understanding, being patient, being loving. Yeah, that's great that he was really honest about it. Spirit, how is the Pisces feeling towards happily? Understanding. Understanding. I feel like he's trying to right now, he's trying to understand how you feel. He's trying to empathize with you. Put himself in your shoes happily, because it's like you said, he likes you. He doesn't want to hurt your feelings, but he's honest and he knows himself. He understands himself very well, and he should. And he knows that he may not be ready. And that's what I was explaining earlier. He may not be ready. We have devotion. See? Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. He's understanding that you need somebody that's fully devoted to you. You want full commitment. I mean, you are a Leo. You want the whole thing, honey. Okay? The horse and the carriage. He may not even be able to bring the horse. So he wanted to be understanding with you. Look how he feels. Patience. Time is a virtue. And as someone very dear to me always says, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. But that don't mean waiting forever. This just means taking your time, being patient. While he wasn't fully honest up front, his ego gets in the way sometimes. And just like the peacock, the male peacock specifically is the one that has the beautiful feathers, wanted attention. Right. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But he would feel very bad, like, if you broke it off with him. So he wanted to be honest with you. Because listen, a lot of men have, just like women, a lot of men have a very difficult time with rejection. So he wanted to be honest with you about it. But he admires you. He wants your attention. He does want your attention. For sure. For sure. How he feels, this is offer. It's chewed up. I plan on getting another deck, by the way. Hey, Aquarian. How you doing, love? We've made some new rules. So I'm back. But I got new rules. And we're trying to keep the channel as safe of a space and as clean of a space as possible from leeches. We've got offer. How he feels is that he wishes he could offer you more happily. But like I said, right now, I feel like his pride and ego are in the way. I also feel like he's not ready to settle down just yet. Right. It's been a little while. It has been a little while. So how he feels is like he's torn between, right, Aisha, is Rico's deck. He needs to start doing readings. Crossroads. He's at a crossroads happily about being friends with you or taking things to the next level, if that makes sense. Like, he's not sure if he's ready to take things to the next level. Because like I said, yeah, he wants to take his time. Like I said, Pisces men are emotionally very deep people. And when, just like Scorpio, if they are hurt in love or in a relationship, it takes them a while to recover. They're not like air signs. We're like, who was that? That happened yesterday. This is a whole new day. Water signs take a lot longer to heal from relationship trauma. They do. They just take a lot longer to process it and deal with it. Yeah. He does see you as a divine feminine. He sees you in your divine feminine energy. He sees you definitely as relationship material. Because the divine feminine, to me, embodies Empress energy. Empress energy. Yeah. Right, Em. That's why I stay on my water signs. Because I love y'all. Y'all know I do. But I'm like, come on, water signs. We can get through this. Listen, let's go. Pick it up. Let's keep going. I know you want to sit on the floor and cry, but honey, you got 5 minutes to cry it out, and then we on the road. We are on the road. Self-worth, yes. I love this. He knows that you know your worth happily. He respects you. I feel like he respects you. Because he knows you know your worth. Yeah, he's awakening. This is a slow process. He's awakening to this relationship. He's awakening like, I've never met anyone quite like her. That's what I'm hearing. That's the message I'm getting. I've never met any woman quite like her. So there may be times where he's mute, where he's not speaking to you, but trust me, he's thinking. His wheels are turning. Like, oh wow, I don't want to disappoint her. I don't want to let her down. This woman is very smart. She knows what she wants. And she's very beautiful. So he's considering compromising. And this is really what relationships come down to. You have to both be willing to reach middle ground. He wants this. You want that. How can you two collectively as a couple work it out? Right? Yeah. Look, contemplation. Yeah, he knows that you're thinking a lot about this, and so is he. He's thinking about it, for sure. He's thinking about trying to compromise with you. Like I said, he doesn't want to hurt you. He wants you to be happy. He likes the energy between the two of you. He likes the chemistry. He likes it. But at the same time, like he told you he was honest, he is not ready. Rico, what's on your face? Come here. me this loose hair. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yep, I took it out. Y'all, Ricky had a knot in his chin hair. No bites. How's he feeling? Communication. Yeah, communication. Yeah, communication. He feels like you are very great, like you're a damn good communicator. That's how he feels about you. Like you know exactly what it is that you want, how you want it, when you want it. You're just very detailed, and he appreciates that in the way that you communicate. He respects and appreciates that a lot. Divine timing. This is how he's feeling like it's going to take time for this to come together, for you guys to build that relationship. And that's important that he shared that with you. Because if he's telling you, like I said, water signs are affected very deeply by relationship issues. If he's telling you he had a failed relationship, great, in the past, he's letting you know going forward that he's going to have to learn to trust you. He's going to have to rewire his brain from trauma to trust. It goes, and that's really how healing works. You have to rewire your mind from thinking the worst case scenario to expecting someone to hurt you, to expecting someone to leave you, to allowing yourself to be open, vulnerable, and receptive. And that's going to take time for him because he's already had trauma. That's why he was telling you that. Ricky, don't open that door. I see you. Don't open it. Yeah. Your vibration is high. He feels that. Your vibration is high, and because your vibration and your energy is high, it's like you make him want to reinvent himself, almost like change his pattern of thinking, his perception of relationships, his perception of women, based on his connection with you. Yeah, this is a new start. How he feels, this is definitely a new start. This is a new opportunity also for him to balance himself out, because we have balancing the scales. That's how he feels. Like he wants things to be peaceful between the two of you and balance between the two of you. So that's how he's feeling. That is how he's feeling. He also feels like you do understand him. He feels that. I think it scares him. Because you're very intuitive, happily. So he knows that you can pick up his feelings very well. He knows it. I think that scares him. Because some men are not used to being with women who are very highly intuitive, who are tapped in. So that kind of scares them. Ricky? Yeah. So you guys have not met yet in person? Ricky. Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, you did meet. Okay. A silly rabbit. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, congratulations. Oh, I don't blame you, happily, girl. I'm so happy for you. I am so honey. you. Like 20 times over excited. Because yes, honey, that long distance relationships, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. I'm for the streets, okay? It ain't for me. Hi, princess. Welcome back, love. I'm for the streets, y'all. I like to roll around. I like to go places and do things. I like to see people. Long distance relationship, I tried it one time. What? No. No. It ain't for me. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not gonna be Skyping you every night. No, that ain't gonna work for me. I need to see flesh. Spirit, what actions might he take towards happily? What actions might the Pisces take towards happily in the next 2 weeks? Please and thank you. I need to see that body. See that face in person, honey. Thank you, Aisha. Yes, please show your love and support. Please thumbs up the video and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Y'all, I'm a mess. It's funny because men, I always think that men are like very visual, you know, because they are. That's the first thing they notice is the physical, you know, appearance. But I think women, we are very visual as well. Like we like to have that touch. We like to have that closeness. We like to have the hugs, the kisses, the closeness. It's something about having that social interaction that does something for you. But we're social beings. Human beings, we're social beings. So that's important. That's very important. And it's difficult when that's lacking. It's very difficult when that's lacking. Okay. Knight of Coins. I love this. I love this. Because he does want to make you an offer. Hey, love. I am love. Donations only, sweetheart. So all the new folks hopping in, honey. Yes. He wants to, it's Sarah, boo, happily. It's Sarah. Woo, child, out of the blue, he may profess his love to you, happily. Yes, I've made changes to my channel. I'm not doing free readings these days. And if I do, it'll be a giveaway, and I will email whoever wins that raffle. But yes, honey. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Yeah, he wants to make an effort, but remember the Knight of Pentacles happily is slow. Yeah, it's slow. It's slow energy. It's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So keep that in mind. So he definitely wants to make an offer in this connection because he does feel very connected to you. He does. Knight of Swords. He's going to take action, but it ain't going to be fast. So happy for you, Sarah, love. I'm so glad things are going well. Right. I feel like it's going to come out of nowhere that he's going to confess his love and his feelings for you. But it may be over a period of time because Spirit is showing he's moving in that Knight of Pentacle energy towards you. And the Knight of Pentacle is slow moving energy, but he is the hardest working knight in the deck because he's practical. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So he's very practical about what he wants. And he's willing to put in the work for it. Yeah, because he does want the Ten of Cups with you. He wants a happily ever after. He's a Pisces, so this makes sense to me. He wants a family. Yeah, look, lovers. Lovers. He wants a love story. The Lovers and the Ten of Cups came out together. So in the next 2 weeks, you may be getting a lot of doting on, a lot of attention from him. Just continue to be your beautiful self. Continue to be your beautiful self. You know? Look, we've got the Fool. Yeah, he's gonna take a risk. Like I said, he's been nervous, but He's going to take that risk and express that he has feelings for you. We have the 6 of Wands. Yeah. He wants victory and success with this situation with you. It's going to take him some time. You know what I mean? It's going to take him some time. Block. Block. Let's see. There we go. But Justice. Things will balance out between the two of you. Things will balance out between the two of you. We got the 4 of Wands. This is a new opportunity for stability. 4 of Wands. And possibly a committed connection. So, you know, it's going to take some time. But Spirit is saying with the 5 of Pentacles, sometimes his insecurities could get in the way. That's the only thing. Sometimes his insecurities could get in the way because he feels some type of way about something. He's, like I said, he's very emotionally deep, you know? So sometimes he may feel like he's not good enough, or, you know, that he's not able to offer as much or what have you. But it looks like he wants to offer you an offer of love. What better cards can we get? 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Lovers, 6 of Wands. Baby. Yeah. So it looks like Spirit is saying things are going to balance out between the two of you. Also, I feel like he's going to profess his love for you. Because the Justice is also about truths being exposed. And then with the 4 of Wands, this is about creating a solid foundation or a committed relationship. So definitely that. And then the 5 of Pentacles is about feeling lack. It's a lack mentality, being left out in the cold. But this is almost like, this is great for the both of you. But this is specifically him. He's been single for some time. So he's ready to have a stable relationship with someone. But not, how can I put this? He wants to have a stable relationship, but he wants to make sure he's ready. Yeah, that's the message I'm getting. I'm trying to pull it all together. He wants to have a stable relationship, but he wants to make sure that he is in a good place to do so. He also is very protective of his heart because, like you said, he's a giver. Yeah, he's a giver, and he's afraid of being taken advantage of. I know a lot of women are afraid of that too, but I think we tend to forget that men are in that position as well. Men have been lied to, taken advantage of. There are men out there who are paying child support for kids that are not theirs. A woman purposely tried to get pregnant, or a woman purposely lied on him, or whatever the case is. So there are men out there who've been lied to, who have been taken advantage of. So yeah. Hi, Harlia. Welcome to my channel. Thank you. But yeah, so just like we go through that. See, yeah. And men don't like to be in a position to where they feel vulnerable or they feel weak. And that's where those insecurities come in sometimes. Because just like we battle with our own like negative and self-sabotaging thoughts, they battle with theirs too. And that's why I said the baggage, you know? So he still has to work on reprogramming his mind to be open and receptive to you, you know? Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So it looks like his intentions, he means well for you. It is going to take some time, is what Spirit is showing me. It's going to take some time because, like I said, he wants to make sure that, you know what I mean, like he's not rushing into something that's going to come back and bite him, you know, which makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I totally get it. Really, listen, if you want to be in a relationship, what you're really saying is, I'm ready for the possibility of someone to take my heart, take it out, and slam it if they don't want it. That's the risk you're taking by saying, I want to be in a relationship with somebody. Because as much as we don't like to admit it, when you feel very strongly about someone or a connection, an emotional tie, you give a lot. You sacrifice a lot. You compromise a lot. And so when that person turns around and just throws that out the door, it's like, whoa. It's almost like a, it's like being in an accident. It's like you didn't see it coming. The car sideswiped you. So it's like you take a risk getting involved in a relationship. Relationships are risky. You might be able to get in that car. And this is why the meditations and the prayers and the affirmations are important, because you ask for support. You ask for someone to love you, to show you the same type of love that you show. Because every time I get in the car, there's no guarantee that I'm going to make it to my destination safely, is it? That's not guaranteed. When I get up and get ready for work in the morning to go to work and get in my car, there's no guarantee, Father, I know you hear me, that I'm going to make it to my destination safely. The same thing when you decide to go into a relationship with someone. There is no guarantee that that person is going to love you the way that you require them to, or that the person is going to love you for an eternity, because people change over time. People change, feelings change, situations and events in life happen that change that person. So it's always a risk. It's always a risk. It's just like every time a woman conceives and she's pregnant, she carries a child, she risks losing her life. It is always a risk. Pregnancy is a risk. And if you've been pregnant before, you know what I'm saying. Every pregnancy is different. But again, it's a risk. And women all over the world are willing to take that risk. So when you look at it like that, it's like, okay, you know what? Here we go. You kind of got to give yourself a pep talk. Like, okay, I met this new person. I'm just gonna, you know what? We're gonna be cool. I'm gonna keep it peaceful. I'm gonna keep it simple, melodramatic. See what they're on. See the chemistry. See what they're talking about. See if we have common goals. And just let it flow. Let it flow. Pray for the best. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that time. Enjoy that time. You know, I think that's part of it too. Like allowing yourself to enjoy the dating phase. That's why I said take your time. Enjoy that time where you're talking and getting to know the person and going out and laughing and sharing good moments. Don't get so caught up in sharing the pain, the trauma. Because what you don't want is to be connected through trauma. Because then it's a trauma bond. You both are connected because you share similar painful backgrounds. And that creates a toxic environment for a healthy relationship. If you want a healthy relationship, you don't want that. You don't want to be connected because of trauma. You want to be connected out of love, out of good vibes, out of great chemistry, out of understanding, mutual respect. You don't want to be connected out of trauma, because trauma brings more drama. What was your third question, Happily Love? Or did you have a third question for me? Also, Aisha Love, if you had a question for me, let me know. Because I know you just subscribed to the pricing plan. So if you subscribe to the pricing plan, just come on in. Just come on in. Oh, is it? I didn't see it. Okay. Okay. Well, the time frame for the profession and everything is about the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm going to say maybe mid to late January, possibly. Okay, I see it now. I'm sorry. It's the light, the glare. All right, Spirit. Reek. Spirit, are there other women involved with the Pisces? Is the Pisces man involved with other women? Or is he only entertaining happily? You're welcome, love. I think I have another timing oracle up here. I'm going to ask for a time frame too. You're welcome. Y'all, Rico gives me no privacy. None at all. We got cups, pentacles. Hey, sir. Leave me alone, little Rico. Rico's trying to pull my cloth, y'all. Bad, Reek. It's not that serious, man. Reek. Okay, I'm back at it, y'all. Reek, see, just, man, I get no privacy. Okay. He does. He loves to play. He's my Aries baby. Spirit said no. Spirit said no. Ricky, get off of that box. Get off of it. I'm gonna do it one more time because that one was a yes. I'm gonna do it one more time, happily. I always like to do my yes or no's in threes. That's just always worked for me. The first one was a no, then we got a yes. Yes or no's are always, they're always up in the air. This one is a 50-50. Yes or no, Spirit? No. Okay, great. So we got 2 no's and 1 yes, so it's a no. Whew. Yes or no's are always like, eh. Okay, love. Ricky. Y'all, Ricky needs to find something else to do. Right, happily. Let me see if I can get my other timing oracle for you and kind of give you a time frame. Ricky. Let me move him, y'all. I'll be right back. Come here. Come talk to me. Come talk to me, little buddy. I got you, love. I'm back, y'all. Yes, I got you, love. These are my time. This is my timing oracle. Okay. Let's see if we can get a time frame. Let's see. So can you give me a time frame? Spirit says you need a break. You need a break. So can you give me a time frame though? Spirit said your situation requires patience. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Remember, we got that in your reading, happily. These fell out, so I'm not going to take them. I'm going to reshuffle. And give me a time frame, Spirit. Just a time frame. 3 weeks from now. Look, I kid you not. That's what it says. 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now. Spirit says by next new moon. So that's about 3 or 4 weeks because we just had a new moon. So, yeah. Yeah. That's funny. Spirit be right on the money. Yeah. 3 weeks from now. Yes. You saw me shuffle it too. That's funny. So that'll be during Aquarius season. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I should have brought my my other deck in here, my Cosmic Divination Oracle deck, because I love that. Okay, love. Let's see. Do I have my phone? Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. Okay. Yes, please do, happily. Yes, if you want to update me, the best way to do it is through email. Yes, love, it did. I got it. All right, so let's see. Current energy. What did I do with the deck that I wanted to use? Okay, I gotcha. Thank you, love. Best way to update me, happily email me, please, love. Best way to update me. Okay, 4 cups. All right, Spirit. Spirit, what is Jay's current energy? What's current energy? Yeah, I actually, I had to set new boundaries in place because I had disrespectful people messaging me constantly on Instagram. So I no longer accept DMs. So if you want to update me or reach me, email me, okay? I don't even see them anymore. Instagram automatically just blocks the request. And I've been so much more at peace because of it. What is Jay's overall energy right now? What's the overall energy? Yes, I had to set that boundary because I had folks who just, and they're still doing it. Yeah, they're still doing it. I can't see the messages. I just know they're there because Instagram will alert me. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of them don't have, like if I would look at their profile, there's no profile picture, there's no, like posts and stories, none of that. They just got so many followers and then it's blank. The pictures are blank. Probably not. Some of them are from other countries too. What does this mean? We got Casper, friendly spirit helping. So his spiritual team is trying to help him through whatever's going on. We have eyeballs watching and stalking here. They're watching him. They're trying to keep an eye on him. Spirit guides, angels, disguise, costume, and pretending. Right now he may just be trying to, I'm hearing the word cope. Cope as in he's got a lot on his mind, a lot on his plate. So that's what he's kind of currently focused on. Let's see. Ooh, we got get out. We got get out. We got escape, and we have leaving. He may be trying to get out of a situation. Yeah, he may be trying to get himself out of a situation. See, because we have escape and we have leaving. He may be trying to get himself out of a situation that he's not happy with, is what I'm getting. So right now, it's just like he's trying to figure it out. But he's also trying not to show that he's affected by it. Which you always pick that up anyway, but he may have just tried to be very like, right. I think he probably was trying to keep you from picking it up, but he knows you're intuitive, so I think it's funny that he would try to hide it from you, but he's dealing with something. He's not happy about it or whatever it is that's going on, and he's trying to get out of the situation. So he's trying to, I'm getting the word cope is what I'm getting. Like he's trying to figure it out. Yeah. Ooh, we have night terrors. Ooh, okay. Spirit, what are you trying to say? Night terrors, past memories, and haunted. There could be some things that he thought that he dealt with that he didn't deal with. And it still bothers him. Even on the holiday, like you said, it was Christmas. It may bother him. Like certain things may trigger him emotionally that he's never dealt with. And so that's emotional baggage that he may have been dealing with. It may have been an emotional thing, like a loss of a loved one or certain things, just certain memories, that feelings and emotions that he was dealing with. Because I got night terrors. Or he could have been reminiscing, oh, you know what? He could be reminiscing on how things were last Christmas, and it could have been painful, like a painful reminder of, okay, well, I'm not there this Christmas. So it made him feel some kind of way. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, because I'm getting past memories. So he may have just been reminiscing. Yeah, he may have been reminiscing on past holiday Christmases where things were different. Things may have been better for him, and this time it wasn't that way. So it's hard for him to pull himself out of a funk and to be happy and put on a happy face. because he actually was not feeling happy, because he was stuck in his head and thinking about the past and all of that. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay, look. We have ET and we have telepathic communication and music. Also, his father could be the friendly spirit here too. Because I have Casper and it says a friendly spirit helping. A friendly spirit helping. Yeah. That could have been too. Yeah. And you know, anytime you go to a place like that, yeah. Anytime you go to a grave site, this is just a tip. People who practice certain things, they know. You wear something of religious something to protect, to let the spirits know that you're coming in peace. Right? But if you don't, that's a side effect of going in there. Because it can make your energy, because you went in there unprotected. Because not all spirits are friendly. So whenever you go to a grave site, yeah. Whenever you go to a grave site, you want to show respect to those spirits. Because not all spirits are friendly and welcoming. Yeah. And that can really drain your energy too. Mm-hmm. We got creepy, leaving with something. Yeah. I feel like it says leaving with something or someone. Yeah. He may have gotten his energy drained because he was dwelling on memories, past memories and things, and then being around the other spirits could have drained him as well. Yeah. Spirit, what else is he dealing with? What's going on with his energy? It's amazing how one situation can pull someone's energy in a totally different direction. Mm-hmm. Totally different direction. Which is why in certain cultures, in certain spiritual practices, people cleanse themselves. Yes. And also there can be negative attachments too. That's why you have to be careful when you go to when you go to grave sites in places, and even if it's a place that has high paranormal activity, you have to protect yourself. Wear a cross or wear something of a religious, a sigil or something religious semblance, because the spirits recognize it. Certain crystals like obsidian and things of that nature, to repel, keep you from attracting negative, entities or energies. Yeah. And a lot of people will do like a spiritual cleansing when they get home. You take those clothes off, you wash them, you bathe from head to toe to cleanse. But a lot of people don't know that. See, out of respect. Yeah, out of respect, and also to keep from carrying any other negative. I understand the ritual. But a lot of people don't know that. So they'll just go into the gravesite and they may bring flowers. Right. Exactly. And they may bring flowers, and you're coming in peace, which is fine. The spirits, because in other cultures, they'll bring candles, they'll bring tobacco, they'll bring rum to the gravesite, whatever that person enjoyed while they were in the world of the living. Yeah. Right, Em. Yeah. Some people would bring it to the gravesite. Exactly. Yeah. They would bring it to the gravesite, and so out of respect for the spirits, and a lot of people would say a little prayer, while they're there, and letting them know, I'm coming in peace. I've come to bring gifts, to show love, whatever the case is. But a lot of people don't do that. That's why grounding is important, because when you're not grounded, you open yourself up. You become susceptible to low vibrational energies, and they're everywhere. So that's why that's important. Grounding, cleansing the body, cleansing your aura, all of that. Spirit, what's this overall energy? Yep. King of Cups. King of Cups. I feel like he may be in this energy of where he's wanting to be more supportive. He's wanting to be more supportive towards you, but yeah, he's still experiencing grief. We got the Three of Swords. He's still experiencing grief and he's hiding it from you with the moon. Thank you, Spirit. He's very emotional right now with the Ace of Cups. Yeah. He's very much an emotional state. That's his current energy. He's very emotional. Like his emotional self is very right now. Yeah. Ace of Cups. And he's hiding, yeah. He's trying to hide his feelings from you. Little does he know, and I feel like he does know that you can pick it up. So, that is what it is. This is current energy, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, right now he's trying to focus on his stability. You have the Emperor, so that's confirming that is his energy. His financial stability, his home life with the Ten of Pentacles, income, all of that. He's trying to balance that out. He's stressed. I have the Ten of Wands on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there are some things that he's having to release. Yeah. Eight of Cups. A lot of people would say the Eight of Cups is about walking away, and in certain situations it is. But the Eight of Cups is also about growth. And also understanding that, how can I say this? Well, I'm just going to say it. That death is a part of life. The part that sucks about being human is that one day we are no longer going to be here. One day somebody's going to grieve our loss. We won't know it, but that it's a part of life. And when you can learn to accept that concept that your loved one is in a better place, they're no longer suffering, none of that. You can move through life appreciating it more. And that's me personally, that's my goal going into the new year, is really to enjoy life. Go places, spend time with family, really enjoy it, because our days are numbered. So what do I look like spending my life being miserable? I don't want to do it. So, I feel like he's growing from a lot of his experiences. Oh, yeah. And he may be taking on a lot of energy that's not his, too. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of just low energy. But with this, it's like he's having to accept some things, and he's having to let some things go. Sometimes when we go through certain traumas and pain, sometimes we like to hold on to it instead of releasing it and letting it go and accepting it for what it is. Not that it won't creep up sometimes and cause you to, because you have memories. We can't erase memories. But when you feel it, saying, I know Dad is okay. He's okay. He's in a better place. He's safe. Dad is safe. And I had seen a quote the other day that made a lot of sense. It said, it's the living you should be concerned about, not the dead. Yeah, not the dead. The dead are safe. They're not going anywhere. They're literally at peace. No bills, no responsibilities, nothing. Absolutely nothing. No pain, no problems. Done. It's the living that you have to be concerned about. And when you realize the reality of that, it's like, if they were here, they would still be going. they would still be going. So why am I going to stop going? Why am I going to allow this to keep me stuck? Why am I going to allow the pain to keep me stuck? Because pain keeps us stuck. Because when you're in that energy of hurt and grief, it's hard for you to move forward. And I feel like that's what he's doing. He's learning how to leave that energy and move forward and focus, Two of Wands, on what's in front of him. That's what I feel like he's learning to do. I feel like he's learning to gather his own inner strength. Leo energy. And focus on his plans for his life. He could have had a come to Jesus moment, and to be real with you, he could have had a come to Jesus moment where he realized, hey, listen, life is short. What are you doing with yours? Where is it going? Where do you want it to go? So when you called him, he could have been in that energy of like all of that going through his mind. Like, okay, how am I making the most of my life? Reminiscing, and what am I doing to make the most of my life? Yeah, he probably had that moment. You know that, what's the term they call it? Midlife crisis. Yeah, like a midlife crisis. Now, why it hit him on Christmas, I don't know. But he may really just be really reflecting and thinking about his life, thinking about the people that meant so much to him and where he's going. And so now he's really trying to think, yeah, how can I move forward? How can I find my inner strength to move forward and do the things that I know I need to do and stop procrastinating? That's what I'm feeling his energy is at. There's some things that he's going to need to let go of that are low vibrational, and he knows that. There's some habits that he needs to change and all of that. Let's see. How is he feeling towards M? How is Jay feeling towards M? Let's see. Because I feel like he knows. He's very intuitive. So I feel like he knows what he needs to do, and the reality of that is settling in. Like you can't sit around and mope and be in victim mode. Either you're going to be victorious or you're going to stay a victim. Either you're going to move past it or you're going to stay stuck. Let's see. How is he feeling towards M? Whew. Four of Cups. He's really in deep thought about it. He's kind of a little bit distant. His energy is kind of distant when it comes to the connection. It's like he's afraid of this being a missed opportunity. Yeah, he feels like this could be a missed opportunity. That's what the Four of Cups is about. He feels like it could be a missed opportunity between the two of you. Yeah. He kind of feels a little bit depressed. Eight of Swords. He's in his head about it. The thing that I love about the Eight of Swords, this sounds crazy, right? The Eight of Swords is a low vibrational energy, much like the Five of Pentacles, and I'm smiling. The thing that I love about it is you actually do have a way out of the situation. He feels stuck, but this is a mental block, and it could also be a spiritual block. Yes, he feels depressed, because for a lot of readers, especially if you do health readings, which I don't, but the Eight of Swords can be indicative of depression. Depression and severe anxiety and paranoia. So those could be some things that he's battling with. But there's a way out of the situation if he allowed his mind to see, like I said, the way out. Eight of Cups, the way out of the situation. And he's ready to grow and evolve from his past self. Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is funny. Three of Pentacles, how he feels about you. He feels like you're wanting to build. You're wanting something stable. You're wanting to work together. That's how he feels about you. But he also is thinking that you may have other options. He's also thinking that. Page Page of Wands. Page of Wands. He thinks that you're moving in a very single energy. That's how he thinks. Because this connection has been very, very challenging. 9 of Wands. This is about, like, it's been an uphill battle. 9 of Wands. You know, up and down. But he also feels like you are okay. Like, you have decided that you're okay. Either way. Yeah, you're okay. Either way. Coming or leaving. You're all right with it. Yeah, you're okay with it. Like, you've decided, hey, I'm good either way. Because honestly, you have nothing to lose. Honestly. You have nothing to lose. Like I was explaining earlier during the live stream, when you connect with other people, you take on their energy. And I can only imagine, I gotta keep y'all in my prayers. I can only imagine being connected to someone or people who drain you. Because it literally makes you feel tired. You get off the phone and you feel tired. You go to the store together and you feel tired. Like people who are in relationships where it's constant arguing or contention back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. It's tiring. You're tired of asking the person to do just bare minimum. Can you just communicate? Can you just decide what do you want? Sir, what do you want? It's draining. So you then tend to find solace and peace when you're alone. When you are by yourself is when you have the most peace and when you can focus on things. You're not nervous. You're not distracted. You're not upset. You're not feeling scared, anxious when you're alone. I used to deal with somebody like that. Yeah, I used to deal with somebody like that. I literally, every phone call we had turned into an argument. And every time I got off the phone with that individual, he made my blood boil. And I cut him off. I cut him off. Because I said, this is not worth my time. I was stressed out. I'm like, it's a simple conversation, and he manages to turn it into a full-fledged argument. We could be talking about chicken, and that would turn into a hot mess. And I'm just like, I can't. Right. But even with that, it's like, if you constantly feel drained because you feel like you're in a constant state of fear or in a constant state of anxiety mentally, you're constantly thinking about it at work, you're constantly thinking about it wherever you go when you're out with friends because you don't know where things are going to go. Exactly. You're constantly in this state of confusion. You're in this constant state of confusion, and you should not be. You should not have to be. Because your person should assure you that things are moving in a particular direction. Not that, well, I don't really know. Well, how don't you know? It's been over 2 years. How do you not know? So, you know. Right, because it's more peaceful. Nobody wants to walk around confused. It's like, well, who is this person? I guess he's my boyfriend, I guess. And it makes you almost not want to claim them because it's like, well, if you were really my boyfriend, then you would be present. You would be here. You would be doing things like a boyfriend. We would be close. I mean, it's more quiet and more reassuring just to say, walk into the room beautifully. It's me. Oh, hey, everybody. M's here. You don't even have to give an explanation. M's here because it's just M. You don't have to there, they're going to be there. They're going to make plans. They're going to show up. They're going to do what it takes. I can almost guarantee you, though, there will be some type of excuse as to why they couldn't. They had so much going on. They've got, they're dealing with this and they're dealing with that. Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely, absolutely. And when you try to call them out on it, it'll be an excuse. Oh, well, it's not even excuse. It's more like emotional manipulation, because it's like they want you to feel sorry for them. For what though? For what though? Dead serious. For what though? You've been through some things just as much as they've been through some things. You called them and asked them for things. They've called you and asked you for things. You still found a way to help them. You still found a way to be supportive. You still found a way to be involved. You still were making plans for the connection. Where were their plans? What plans have they made? Food for thought. Because I can guarantee you, when you decide to talk about it and say, I need to tell you this. This is how I'm feeling. And you have every right to feel the way that you feel. He's going to have a comeback. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. It's going to be a comeback. Well, I'm not focused on that right now. Okay. You just gave me the answer I needed to move on with my life. Thank you. Because if he's not worried about it, then why should you? If he doesn't care, why should you? And then, don't come back to me when you're feeling lonely. So what's the possible outcome here? Possible outcome. Between M and J. Because that's how it tends to go. I don't blame you. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, so Spirit, literally, the first 3 cards I pulled, I don't blame you at all. But I think it'll be a different answer though. I really do. I think it'll be a different answer. I think it'll be more along the lines, well, I'm going through a lot. I've been through so much. I'm dealing with this and I'm dealing with that. That's still not an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's not. I love this because what I'm getting here, it looks like the possible outcome is you two having a conversation. Exactly. That's what you signed up for, sir. That's what you signed up for. That's like signing up for a deluxe car wash. You know how they have like a monthly thing where you pay for car washes for the month, right? And then you go through the car wash, you drive the car through there, and they wax your tires. And you're like, what are you doing? That's what you paid for. What do you mean, what are we doing? That comes with the package. Weirdo. What are you doing? I'm your girlfriend. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm requiring you to step up. I'm requiring you to be responsible in this relationship. That's what comes with the girlfriend package. If you wanted the single package, then all you had to do was say that. I could have gladly left you single. Silly rabbit. Silly rabbit. You're wanting me to jump through hoops for you. You're wanting me to give you wife treatment, and you're barely treating me like a girlfriend. Make it make sense. 8 of Cups. Ooh. 8 of Coins. Ooh. 4 of Swords. Emperor and 8 of Wands. I feel this is what I'm feeling like the possible outcome is here. I feel like he may call you, because the 8 of Wands is about communication. He may call you and let you know he's dealing with something emotional. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. You know, he just needs some time. I've got recovery and healing. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. So he's dealing with something. So he's just not ready to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it. 4 of Swords. And then, you know, you end up walking away. Yay. And focusing on yourself. The person that really does matter. You. And focusing on your career. And focusing on your family. And the people who are present in your life. Right? Yeah. Knight of Cups. The funny part is, as soon as you do that, he's going to want to come back. He's going to throw on the charm really thick. He's going to want to come back. Yeah, he's going to want to come back. 3 of Cups in this energy, in a very playful, social, talkative, you know, that type of energy. He's gonna want another chance to start over. 4 of Wands. Yeah, the moment that you decide, because he's gonna feel left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Once you walk away, yeah, once you walk away, he's going to feel. But you know, some people, you can show them better than you can tell them. Like my grandmother used to say, y'all don't believe fat meat is greasy. Meaning y'all don't take me seriously. You don't take me seriously. And some people, you literally have to pull the rug under their feet for them to fall flat on their face, for them to really get the lesson. Because if you just keep talking and saying, oh, I need you to do this for me, I need you to do, it's like the child that you keep telling them, sit down, stop jumping on the couch. They keep jumping. He don't take you seriously. That's what it is. He does not take you seriously. He doesn't, this is the raw truth. This is the raw truth. He doesn't think that you're actually going to leave him. And if you do, yes, exactly. He feels as though he's entitled to you. He is entitled to your time. He is entitled to your energy. He feels that you leave a revolving door open for him at any time, so he can come crawling back in whenever he crawls out of his shell. No, sir. Absolutely not. I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah, he's going to be very scared and nervous with the moon, because he's not going to know. The moment that you cut off contact, he is not going to know what you're thinking or feeling at all. So then he's really going to play the victim, because he's going to be like, well, you know that I love you. You know that I've been working on things. How? Yep. He's aware. He's aware. He's fully aware. Then it's going to be, well, you know that I love you in this thing. You know what I mean? But don't let the words get you. Don't let the words get you. Because if somebody loves you, they'll show you. They'll show you. That's how it goes. You've been doing this to me for how long? I've put up with this for how long? And the moment that I decide to say enough is enough, now you want to come forward. Exactly. Now you want to put in effort. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. You've had plenty of time to pull it together? What are you doing? What have you done differently? We're going into a whole new year in a few days. Where is it going? Like you said, I want to see receipts. Give me receipts. What are the plans? Give me concrete evidence. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because if he's serious, he would do what he needs to do. When someone is serious about you, there's no second guessing. You are sure. Yes. When somebody is serious about you, you know they're serious about you. That's just like an employer, Em. When a company wants you to work for them, oh, they're going to send you the I-9. They're going to send you the W-2s, whatever it is, for the taxes. They're going to send you that form. They're going to ask you for your account and routing number. They're serious. You don't have to wonder, I wonder if they want me to start work. They're going to give you a start date and a time. You see what I'm saying? They're going to make sure you know the location. They're going to give you a walkthrough of your workspace. They're going to have someone assigned, designated to train you, right? There is no ambiguities. There are no uncertainties. Relationships, same way. When a man wants you, exactly. You've seen all you've needed to see. I tell you, you've seen all you needed to see. That's like a company saying, "Oh, well, we think we want to hire you." That's just like if a company tells me, "Well, Jackie, your interview went well, but we're still interviewing other candidates." In my mind, I'm not getting that job. Because it sounds wishy-washy to me. We're still interviewing other candidates. You're welcome, love. I want you to have the absolute best because you deserve the absolute best. In my mind, they're still interviewing other applicants. So in my mind, I'm just one of 200, 300, 400 people. So I may never get a call back. Now, if they were saying, we want a follow-up interview in the next 3 days. See the difference? Well, we're still interviewing candidates. We're still going through our selection process. We'll have a representative reach out to you if you hear the operative word, if we'd like for you to join our team, but in the meantime, what? I'm looking for another job because I'm not going to sit around and wait for them, Thank you, Em. I'm just in black. But yeah, I'm not going to sit around and wait for them for the next 6 weeks. Once you get a feel of the situation, it's like, okay, it's go time. It's go time. Once he tells you, oh, well, I'm not concerned with the relationship right now. Ding, 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 ding. I've got so much going on. Great. Then you take care of that. Yes, love to hear it. You know what? Since you've got so much going on and you're so overwhelmed, how about you take care of that and leave me alone, sir? How about that? Well, that's not what I'm saying. That's exactly what you're saying. Great. And to be honest, even if they reached out, I'd be like, that's just me. Because at this point, it's like, what do you want? Nothing. You've shown me nothing. Yeah, you've shown me nothing. It's just like a company stringing you along, like, oh, well, we might bring you in for a follow-up interview, knowing very well that they're not going to bring you in for a follow-up interview because they still have 300 people to interview. Y'all said that a week ago. Exactly. You told me a week ago that y'all were going to bring me in for a follow-up interview. I'm starting to think that you're lying. That's what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think that y'all are keeping me in your back pocket. And I think I'm going to go ahead and accept an offer over here. Because one, it's closer. Two, the benefits are better and the pay is higher. And they're needing somebody to start within the next 3 to 7 business days. I mean, it's that saying, you know, what you're fine, love. It's that saying, what one person won't do, somebody else will. There will be a company. Just think of it like that. And this company over here is not going to offer you the same benefits as that company over there. Y'all are playing around. You've had my resume for a couple of weeks now. You didn't call me back. I'm moving on to the next best thing. I'm not going to keep calling y'all. I'm not going to keep asking where my application status is. I'm done. I'm moving on. So they'll call you a month later and you're already cushiony and settled into your new job. You love what you're doing. You're great at what you're doing. They call you 2 months later. Hi, can I speak to, who is this? I'm sorry. May I ask who's calling? Oh, this is Samantha from I'm already in, yeah, I already have a job, but thanks for calling. Thanks for calling. See what I'm saying? You've moved on with your life. You know, you've moved on to better things. You're doing great. Because you're not sitting around stuck waiting on somebody else to get back to you. You're not waiting around for that. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with relationship. Oh, you're not ready for a relationship right now? All right. Well, you know what? Take care. It was fun while it lasted. We had some great date nights. You're a really nice person. Just not for me. See what I'm saying? Right. And that's why I tell people, keep your options open until you are certain that you two are locked in. When you know that you're locked in, you don't have to second guess it. You know you're locked in. So, sending you all of my love. You got this. You can do this. And know that you deserve the absolute best. No excuses. Because there's really no valid excuse for what's going on and how long it's going on. Because it's like every time that you bring up your concern, it gets brushed off. They want to hang up the phone. Something hurting, something's bothering them. They're having a meltdown. We're going to talk about it. And if we don't talk about it, how about you get served? How about you get served? One way or another, you're going to have to face the music. You're going to have to be responsible. So, sending you all my love, dear. Hope everything works out. You can always reach me via email if you need to. I'm hoping and praying that everything works out. Job, hope the new job is working out well. Blessings are headed your way. Just stay focused. You're already on the right track. Stay focused and protect your energy. Protect your energy because, like I said, when you attach yourself to other people, you end up pulling that energy and it weighs on you because now you're taking that on and you don't need that. You don't need that. You need to be able to thrive and be successful and, move freely and be abundant and attract and all the things that you want. You deserve that. So much love to you. Thank you to everybody who's hopped into the live stream. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, subscribes, donations. Also, you guys feel free to use Super Chat anytime you hop in. Shout out to the new subscribers. Yes. And be stable. You deserve somebody who is stable. Somebody who, you know, I was talking about this the other day. They were talking about when people are dating and like the man asks the woman, what do you bring to the table? It's like, why is that even a question? Because if you're dating someone, right? If you're dating the person, if you're taking your time to get to know this person, wouldn't you eventually find out what they have to bring to the table? Why would that be an upfront question immediately? Like, that's weird to me. But I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, that's a good girls chat starter for our next live stream. But yeah, y'all keep that in mind. Would you ask somebody that question? Right. What do you bring to the table? Would you want somebody asking you that question? Me? No. That would be an automatic turn off. Because it's like, what's the whole point of getting to know you? Right? Yeah. But everybody have a wonderful night. Get you plenty of rest. Peaceful sleep. Water, vitamins, whatever you need to do. Eat your fruit. Get you something great to eat. And I will see you guys next live stream.